What's up, everybody? It's Matthew from Team Pancakes coming at y'all with another deck list today. Deck tech and play some games with it. We're going to try out one of the sleeper cards, I think, that came out of Forbidden Light just a couple weeks ago. As y'all know, there have been a lot of really good cards that have come out of the set with Zygarde GX and Beast, anything Ultra Beast related. Buzzwole got huge support, or really any fighting types, but especially Buzzwole. And one of the fighting Pokemon that came out of Forbidden Light that I really liked when I looked at it and I wanted to build a deck around, and I've always loved the art for him, is Zygarde GX. And so today we're going to be playing Zygarde GX. 200 hit points for a basic Pokemon, so really good, almost as much as a Stage 1 like Zoroark or Zygarde, one of those 210, Stage 1. So he has 200 hit points for a basic, which is really good. Cell Connector, double colorless, attach 2 fighting energy from your discard pile to your Pokemon, and it does 50 damage. So for 2 colorless, not bad. 50 damage. You're going to be accelerating energy from your discard pile. Disclaimer, this does not count strong energy. It's basic fighting energy. So if you try running strong energy in your list, and you're trying to put strong energy from your discard pile onto him via the Cell Connector, it ain't going to work. So just wanted to let y'all know that. Been doing a lot of testing with this deck recently, even ran it at a local store tournament that we had not too long ago. The deck did fairly well in setting up. Had a little bit of trouble with Garbodor, which most decks kind of do, especially ones that are ability reliant. But you know what? We live and we learn, and we do that so we can test play and make our decks better. So shout outs to Kerry Palmer from our team that actually ended up beating me in the finals of that small store tournament. He was playing Espeon Garbodor. Even though he prized both of his Espeons, he happened to just kind of control the game with Garbotoxin and eventually took it that way. So shout outs to him. So today we're playing Zygarde, Cell Connector, 50 damage, great setup. We have Land's Wrath, 130 damage, 2 colorless, 2 fighting. So if you get the Cell Connector off, then the next turn you can follow up with the Land's Wrath. For 130 is not bad. Choice Band, 160. Diancie, 180. Regirock, 190. You can see how having these supporter Pokemon that make your fighting do more damage are really, really good. You can hit for those magic numbers. And then we have the main part of the deck that we want to get to. It's Verdict GX. Does 150 damage. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX and GX during your opponent's next turn. So really, really good number for attacking. Helps hit those magic numbers. Really good, just damage overall as far as how it scales. And just being able to force them to have to Guzma or switch him out of the active in order to damage anything on our board can really help us kind of stretch those games out that we need in order to help take those extra prizes. So Zygarde GX is going to be the main focal point of the deck. Great card, and we're going to see how he does today. We're running 1 Regirock to help with the 10 extra power. Rarely will we ever be attacking with him unless we're in a really bad spot. But Regirock just giving that 10 extra damage, and that 10 extra damage can come and as a huge help sometimes. So we're running him. Running one of the new Diancie Prism. Has the Princess's Cheers. Fighting active Pokemon do 20 more damage to your opponent's active. So really good ability there. So we're going to have her for extra damage. I'm running in a 1 of Buzzwole. And I'll tell you why. One is there's not a lot of Golisopod or Bulu still being played out there in the meta, but there still are a lot of decks out there that are going to be able to take hits against our Zygarde. And because of all that energy we dump on them, we definitely want to have an attacker that's not going to be to where our whole deck isn't just weak to grass. So I put a 1-up Buzzwole in here since we are running Max Elixirs, and I have found this Buzzwole to be really nice. One, just because the Knuckle Impact kind of improves our damage scaling if we need to take that one-hit knockout against something that has a little bit more HP if we're not able to set up the Verdict GX with the Zygarde. Also, I found that some games that we've started Buzzwole or have had Buzzwole on the bench early get 3 energy on the Buzzwole and get an absorption for a one-hit KO to take our first 2 prizes. And then being able to, for the rest of the game, use Verdict GX by playing Bonnie, which I'll get to in a second. So you can actually play Absorption GX and then Verdict GX in the same game, which is just retarded to be able to have both of those abilities on there. So we're just going to be seeing if we can get a Buzzwole going up for that. We have 1 Tapu Koko, Free Retreater, Flying Flip. Doing 20 damage to everything can sometimes help us get over that hump with Zygarde or Buzzwole by just being off that little bit of damage. or just being able to spread damage in general is just amazing. And since we're running 4 double colorless energy, I thought, why not put a Tapu Koko in here? So we're running a 1 of Tapu Koko. We're running 1 Tapu Lele. So the deck doesn't really need a lot of searching for supporters because it kind of draws itself out into those. So we're just running 1 Tapu Lele, which can also be an alternate attacker if need be. So we're running 1 of her, running 2 Remoraid and 2 Octillery, of course, for our draw power. For our trainers, we got 2 Field Blower. I had trouble finding these when I was playing carry last week and couldn't get that Floatstone off the Garbotoxin. And we run a limited number of Guzma in here, so Garbotoxin is just still one of those decks that's going to be disrupting the meta come September. So we just kind of have to deal with it. But we are running 2 Field Blower. Even though we have a higher than normal stadium count because of the bodies that we're running, Field Blower is still necessary for getting off our opponent's tool cards that will help them manipulate their board how they need to during the game. So Field Blower is still really good inclusion, so I put 2 in there. I'm only running 3 Max Elixir. We are going to be accelerating energy, basic fighting energy from the discard. Could up it to 4, but 3 Max Elixir for me has been good for the most part. I haven't noticed needing any less than that. So we're going to keep Max Elixir at 3 to try to get those extra energies either onto our bench to Zygarde or onto a Buzzball or something else that needs to attack. We run 1 Palpad, just because we do kind of go through our supporters a lot in the deck, and since Bonnie is kind of the main focal point of the deck, there have been times where I've had to Sycamore away to Bonnie, and then leaving only 2 left in the deck, and so Palpad's really here to just help get our Bonnie engine back in our deck if we have to discard them due to card effects or something like that. So 1 Palpad, 4 Ultra Ball, of course, to search out our Pokemon, and our stadium count, we're running 5 stadiums. So first off, we're running 3 Brooklet Hill. This is to help find pretty much any Pokemon in our deck, except for Coco and Lele, I think, yeah. This searches out any fighting or water basic, puts it on the bench. Great for accelerating Pokemon onto the bench for us. We're running 1 Scorched Earth to help discard our basic fighting energy to help Cell Connector go through like a lot more efficiently. So there have been times where I've either been able to Ultra Ball away 2 fighting energy, or maybe Ultra Ball away 1 fighting energy and then Scorched Earth the other, attach a DCE to Zygarde, Cell Connector for 50, and then get those 2 energy onto our Zygarde GX while also drawing cards and kind of thinning our deck out. So 1 of Scorched Earth is really good. And then I'm running 1 of Parallel City because, let's face it, we are in a meta that requires a full bench. And when a meta requires a full bench for a lot of your abilities and for your Pokemon to cycle the way they need to, being able to play Parallel City can sometimes win you the game or swing things in your favor considerably. So we're going to play 1 of Parallel City in the deck. I was running 2 Scorched Earth, but I took out 1, put it in a Parallel City. I think it's going to work. It'll definitely be nice to have it in there as a 1 of, so we're going to try that out. And of course, we're running 4 Bonnie. This is kind of the bread and butter of the engine that we want to get for having multiple Verdict GX attacks. As you can see, you can play this card only if there is any Stadium card in play. Discard that Stadium card, and during this turn, your Zygarde GX can use its GX attack, even if you have used your GX attack. So really, Bonnie's just, like I said, kind of the bee's knees when it comes to getting this deck to go off and getting Zygarde to just be able to do big damage while also protecting himself for later turns. So we have 4 Bonnie. We're running 2 Cynthia, draw supporter, 2 Guzma to help get our Pokemon out of sticky situations or bring up something that we want to get damage on, 2 N for disruption, draw supporter, and 3 Sycamore. Pretty standard. We're running 3 Choice Bands for that extra damage, and we're running 3 Float Stones because we have a lot of heavy retreat Pokemon, and with only 2 Guzmas, we want to make sure we're able to retreat our stuff. We're running 4 double colorless, and we're running 10 fighting. So that's pretty much the deck. It's pretty straightforward. You just kind of play your stuff, energy, excel, hit for those magic numbers, and just do the best you can with taking your 6 prizes. So we're going to go ahead and go to the versus ladder here and get in 2 or 3 games with it, depending on how they go, see what we can do. New versus ladder reset. All right, very cool. So we're going to go standard. Zygarde is Z, so we're going to go all the way down. Hit there and hit play, and we'll see what we get. Try out the new Zygarde, one of my favorite cards from Forbidden Light. Another reason I like him a lot, because he looks like a Megazord from like Power Rangers, which I grew up on as a kid, which I believe a lot of people did. And just a really cool looking art, the 100% form. So I've always liked Zygarde. So see what comes out. Okay, won the coin flip. We would like to go first. Yes. Thank you, thank you. And see what we get for our hand here. Okay, nothing. Our opponent doesn't know what we're playing yet, so I guess that's one advantage. Okay, hopefully we don't have to mulligan a ton. Let's see. Well, not the hand I prefer, but I guess I'll take it. We'll go ahead and put Coco in the active, put Zygarde on the bench, and probably just going to go ahead and end our opponent, I would assume. Let's see what else they put down. Okay, Ho-Oh. Well, that's not great. Let's see, what do we want to do here? We could Ultra Ball away a couple things. Let's go ahead and Ultra Ball away the Bonnie and the Cynthia to go ahead and grab... I guess we could go ahead and grab a Diancie. Go ahead and get it on the bench ready. Attach the Float Stone, and then we can end our opponent back down to 6. So not exactly a great turn 1 there so far, but we'll keep it going. Wow, I kind of wish I'd gotten a Remoraid instead if I knew I was going to draw right back into the Octillery. So we're going to attach a Fighting Energy there, and then we're going to pass our turn. Not a great turn 1. Let's see if my opponent can get the turn 1 Ho-Oh Kiawe going, which is what I'm guessing might be what they'll try to do. Okay, there's a Max Elixir. Probably going to go to Turtonator. Oh no, goes to the Ho-Oh. Okay. So he's going to manually try to get this Ho-Oh going, which kind of is unfortunate for us because Ho-Oh is resistant to fighting, so that can kind of be a little bit of a pain for sure. And unless we draw another draw supporter, so this was talking about having that Pal Pet in there because we're going to be down 2 Bonnie, and we're definitely going to want those later. So, okay, Scorched Earth. All right. Let's go ahead and Scorched Earth, discarding one of our Fighting Energy. Okay. I'm going to lose both my Octilleries. Okay, well, that's really unfortunate, just bad draw. So let's go ahead and attach there. Probably could have Sycamored it away, but I just want to make sure we have an attachment. Hopefully we can get those Octillery back. Okay, so we'll go ahead and attach the Choice Band here. Retreat, go here. And then guess we'll go ahead and Cell Connector. It's about all we can do for 100. We'll attach an energy to him, and it'll be our opponent's turn. Really sad that I lost both those Octillery. So probably not going to have a draw supporter there for as far as for Pokemon wise for the rest of the game. That's the other thing about this deck. Sometimes it's just a bad draw, so I don't run a Stretcher or a Super Rod to get any of the stuff back. Probably should try to find room for 1 Stretcher. Might help, actually, but that's okay. We'll have to make do. Hopefully we draw into something decent on our turn. Okay, there's another Ho-Oh. That's fine. We could attach the DCE to the Coco and Guzma up one of the Ho-Ohs and start taking, because I think they are weak to lightning or electric, I'm almost positive. So, alright, there's another energy. There's a Kiawe, okay. So where's all this energy going? Okay. Yeah, I'm almost thinking that's the play. There's a Bonnie. I could Verdict GX right now. That's actually really tempting to go ahead and Verdict GX. So I think I might actually do that. Let's go ahead and discard a Fighting Energy. Okay. Let's go ahead and attach there. I think we're just going to Verdict GX here, and then he can't hurt us unless he has a Guzma or something. So we'll go ahead and attach that there. Attach this here. And we'll just go ahead and Verdict GX and take our knockout. And see what our opponent can do, if he can even hurt us next turn. He might have a Guzma. He can Guzma his way around it. Let's see, we run 10 fighting. That's 4, 5, 6 so far. So we got 4 basics left. Assuming they're not prized. Let's see what our opponent does here. Okay, Cynthia. It's better than a Guzma. So unless he plays Escape Rope, I don't think there's a way he can... Or Pokemon Catcher, he can't. Okay, he's going to Pal Pad 2 Cynthias back in. That's fine. Another Ho-Oh. That's a lot of birds. Alright, so what do we do here? I think we go ahead and we discard another Fighting to draw 2. That's not what I wanted. We could take out the Turtonator, or the Volcanion, that way we know that he definitely just can't take a straight up knockout on us. And we could... Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and Bonnie, and then Verdict GX again. I think it's going to be the play, so let's just go ahead and Bonnie. Discard that Stadium. Let's go ahead and Pal Pad 2 Bonnies back into the deck. Let's go ahead and attach a DCE to the Tapu Koko. And then we'll go ahead and just Verdict GX for the knockout. So he can't damage us next turn. I'll have to Guzma around us. Okay. Energy and a Bonnie. Okay, so if we could draw into a Stadium, we could Verdict GX again, and that probably would be game unless it was against a, let's see, 50, 80, 200. Ho-Oh has 190. So yeah, we'd have to find like a Regirock or... Yeah, Regirock would do it. 150, 80, 200, 210, 190. Yeah, Regirock would help us get there. I just don't know. Okay, Guzma, I expected he probably would have that. Yeah, that's the Pokemon I would definitely take out right now. Alright. Just going to do 180 to that. Take a prize card. I'm going to go ahead and put this up first since it has the free retreat. Put up the Coco. There's a Stadium, Bonnie, 50, 60, 70, 80. We're going to be just short. 30, 60. We're just short of knocking out everything. That is so disappointing. The only thing I could think of would be for us to like Guzma up the Volcanion, and we'll just go ahead and Land's Wrath, I guess. Actually, let's go ahead and Brooklet Hill. Let's Brooklet Hill for another Zygarde. Let's attach a DCE to that Zygarde. Let's go ahead and I guess we could, yeah, I guess we might as well Max Elixirs, try to thin out our deck. Okay, there's a Fighting Energy, that's really good. Alright, and then I guess we'll just go ahead and Land's Wrath for 160. Our opponent knew that Diancie was going to be the key, so let's see if he can get this Volcanion out of the active. It's kind of the only hope I had right now, so I'm trying to get another Zygarde up. I have another Guzma in hand. Let's see, what's that dude's name? Radcosmos. I guess I said that right. Alright, there's a Float Stone, so you can retreat it. It's fine. I really hate that both of our artillery are in the discard pile. I really probably need to find a place for a Stretcher Steam Up, so he's going to take the knockout. That's fine. And Phoenix Burn. So that's going to be the game. So, GG to our opponent. Didn't get the turn 1 Ho-Oh Kiawe. That probably would have made a huge difference. So, but, you know, it is what it is. So, we'll attach there. We'll Guzma up the Volcanion, and that'll be game. So, Zygarde takes game number 1. I'm very happy with that. So, Land's Wrath. Not the best setup, but, you know, still pretty much effective. You see we had a Bonnie and Stadium in hand, so we were good to go, shuffling those back in. So, there's game number 1. We'll do at least another game with it and see how we can do. So that deck will probably be pretty well played come around September, because when Volcanion rotates, people are probably going to be turning to Ho-Oh Turtonator. So that deck will probably be the fire deck of choice, I'm sure. Alright. Looking for another opponent. See who we can get. Eduroka, okay? I see grass, so I'm not thrilled. I see psychic, and I see fighting. So this could be Golisopod, Garbodor, maybe? On the coin flip, we will go first. Yes, please. Regirock. Well, not my favorite, but okay. We'll take him, I guess. Alright. What is our opponent playing? What could it be? And this is Buzzwole, Mew. Okay, well, I'm not thrilled about this matchup, I'll be completely honest. I think I'm going to go ahead and Ultra Ball away the Bonnie and the Choice Band. Let's go ahead and thin our deck out real quick while we're doing this. I'm going to go get Zygarde, get him on our bench. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Scorched Earth away this energy. Draw 2. Probably really feel like I want to go ahead and Ultra Ball again the Guzma and the Field Blower for, let's see, what do we want? Probably go for the Remoraid. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and play in. Get a new hand of 6. See what else we can do. There's a Parallel City. We'll go ahead and save that. We'll Ultra Ball away. Should we Ultra Ball away anything, or should we just wait? I think we just wait, right? At this point? Yeah, I say we just go ahead and pass turn. So later we can pay Parallel City, Ultra Ball away the 2 energies. We can put a Float Stone on the Regirock Lele for a Sycamore. And we're really good to go, possibly. So let's see. Alright, our opponent's going to take advantage of our Scorched Earth to draw some cards. Okay. Strong Energy, Choice Band. And that's unfortunate. We had really good cards in our hand. Oh well. N is better than a Sycamore, I guess, or maybe just a Cynthia. I don't know. Alright, well, his hand's horrible, sort of. Alright, he's going to Jet Punch for 80 and 30. That's fine. There's a DCE. Perfect. Do we have 2 energy in the discard or just the 1? No, we have just the 1. Attach there. Float Stone, and we'll go ahead and play in before we Abyssal Hand. Hopefully we can play some stuff out of our hand so we can draw some cards. Alright, yeah, we can definitely work with those. So we'll play Buzzwole, we'll play the Zygarde here, we'll put the Choice Band there, we'll go ahead and do the Max Elixir, find the energy, attach it to the Buzzwole, just to get it going. We'll play the Parallel City, sure. Keep our opponent's bench down to 3. And we'll Abyssal Hand for 4. And, okay. And we'll go ahead and Max Elixir again. Hit it. Sweet. Put it on the Buzzwole. And then we'll go ahead and just retreat into the Zygarde and punch our opponent in the face with the Cell Connector. Okay, there we go. And on to our opponent's turn. We'll see what he can do. Really would like an Ultra Ball or a Draw Supporter next turn. Something. Maybe we can draw into one. We'll see. Alright, Field Blower. It's fine. I'm guessing both Float Stones. You may not care about the Choice Band on the Zygarde, I don't know. Or the Parallel City. I don't know. He's got a lot of good targets to Field Blower, so. Choice Band, okay, that's fine. Not used to seeing Buzzwole run Field Blower, but, I mean, in that case, you saw. Okay, Acerola, interesting. Okay. Yep. Okay. Choice Band. Okay. And Jet Punch again, I'm guessing. Okay. Alright, well that was a thing, I guess. We'll attach there. Field Blower. away that guy there. Really don't want to bench the Remoraid, but okay, I'll tell you what, we'll go here. If we have Diancie, which we do, 70, 80, that's only 180. Alright, let's go ahead and Abyssal Hand. Okay. Nope, nothing there. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and I guess Verdict GX. That way he can't hurt us with the Buzzwole. Although if he has another Acerola, that's going to hurt. Bang 10 damage short. Getting rid of my Choice Band. We've already down 2 Choice Bands. We only have 1 more left. So that's kind of a pain. Let's see what our opponent does here. Okay, so he's getting that baby Buzzwole ready. And a Cynthia. That baby Buzzwole right now is doing 120 back to us. And kind of gets around the Zygarde. Oh, really? Buzzwole Decidueye. Interesting. Okay, so he's doing the sniping bit, huh? That is an interesting tech there. Alright, so he's doing 30 to that. Alright, so let's go here to the Zygarde. Let's go... I mean, Verdict GX doesn't really help us a ton, because Buzzwole's just going to smack us. What's Abyssal Hand? Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and Land's Wrath, and he'll take a return knockout with the baby Buzzwole. Not sure what else we could have done there. There's a Bonnie and a Cynthia. Okay. Alright, he's going to stretcher the Buzzwole back. It's fine. Going to put down the Buzzwole, probably attach energy to the Mew, or back, more probably back to the Buzzwole, actually. No reason to play Mew right now, except just to have as a free retreater. Although I'm pretty sure he'll probably attack with a baby Buzzwole this turn. I'd be shocked if he didn't, if I'm being completely honest. It's a very interesting build. I've never thought about Buzzwole Decidueye. I could see how it, how it could work. I just... Rare Candy Decidueye, okay. Well, he's probably going to Feather Arrow the Regirock. Yep, so now he can knock out the Regirock. That's unfortunate. Five, 6, 7, 8, 80. He can put our Zygarde to 190 with that Jet Punch, but he needs to use the Baby Buzz. That's what he needs to do. Now, I don't know if that's going to get it. It'll knock out the Regirock, but it won't knock out the Zygarde. Prevent all damage done by attacks, so that means Decidueye can still snipe him. That's kind of annoying. Go ahead and Brooklet here. Zygarde. Put that there. 50, 60, 70. Yeah, I mean, we might as well just go ahead and Verdict GX so we can get this Buzzwole, but he's going to knock it out with the Decidueye, which is kind of annoying, but hey, it could be worse. Let's go ahead and Bonnie. 50, 60, 70, yeah, to knock out the Buzzwole, so we'll attach there. We'll attach here. We'll Abyssal Hand for 1. He's going to knock out the Zygarde with the Feather Arrow next turn, which is fine. And then we'll just go ahead and Verdict GX, because it says done by attack, so I think Feather Arrow still gets around that. So, I'll take 2 more prizes. Pal Pad, Fighting Energy. Got the Mew now. Got 2 Bonnie in discard, got 1 in hand. Yeah, I don't think Bonnie's going to be effective anymore, so I don't think we need to worry about her. Probably going to go get an N, I would imagine. I would imagine he'd be wonder tagging for an N. Or Cynthia, okay. I guess he doesn't want to end himself down to 4 since he doesn't have a draw supporter. He'd rather play as Cynthia, which I understand. Yep, there's the 20 damage there. Go ahead and put our Zygarde up. See what happens here. How many Guzmas have we gone through? 1 Guzma, so we should hopefully have another one in deck. Ultra Ball, probably for a Dartrix or a Decidueye based on whether or not he has a rare candy. Okay, Dartrix, that's fine. Actually, if we can attach a fighting energy to the Buzzwole and get a Guzma, we can Guzma up the Tapu Lele and take our last knockout there. Assuming we have the other Guzma in deck. Or, you know what we could do? We could just Pal-Pad, stupid Matt. We could just Pal-Pad the Guzma back into the deck and then just Tapu Lele. Here I am worried about hitting the Guzma when I could just, hey, Pal-Pad's the thing. That's why you put it in the deck, you idiot. Just play it. Oh, my goodness. I amaze myself sometimes. Sharp Blade Quill. All right, where's that going? All right, going for the weakness. Okie dokie. Let's go energy here. Let's go ahead and Pal-Pad the Guzma and the Bonnie. Perfect. Let's go ahead and play our Lele. Yes. Go get the Guzma, and that'll be game number 2. Alright, and let's get that Lele that's sitting over there on the bench. Please and thank you. Yep, and there's the victory. So we knew we had it. Alright, there we go. There's game number 2 with Zygarde. Where are we at? 32 minutes. We could probably play one more. Squeeze one more in. So, get that coinage. Alright, so that's Buzzwole, Decidueye. Interesting deck. 2 interesting decks so far. Let's see what we go up against. Sorry, got some dust crud on my phone. Let's see what our last match is. Hopefully it'll be something interesting. And it is... Oh, well, we know what finger painting is playing. It's Ultra Necrozma, probably. Or Noivern Garb. But I would probably say it's Ultra Necrozma with how popular that deck's been. So we might have... I don't really know how this matchup goes, honestly. Ultra Necrozma can hit for pretty decent numbers, so... Let's just wait and see, what happens. I don't completely like this hand so far, but... Yeah. It is what it is. Probably shouldn't have benched the Buzzwole, because I don't want him to think that... don't want him to get a clear indication of what I'm playing, but that's alright. There's a Mew. If he Lele's to Bridget, or if he Bridgets a bunch of stuff onto his bench, I might just go ahead and start flying flipping. Actually. Touch a DCE and probably, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to end his hand, but we definitely need to start getting stuff set up on the board. Yeah, there's the Bridget. I think I'm going to start just flying flipping, y'all. I think it's going to be the way to go. Just start spreading that damage. Could put a choice band on the Buzzwole, but I don't really want to do that. It's just an easy field blower target. I want to wait and save that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and attach here. We'll play an in. I don't really want to put the choice. I guess I could have put the choice band on the Coco, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and I guess Max Elixir energy onto Buzzwole there. I don't really want to toss anything else. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep my hand the way it is. I'm going to fly and flip. 20 to everything. And push it over to my opponent. So they have a way to get a double Malamar going, discard some Psychic, get a Metal Energy on the Ultra Necrozma and a Float Stone. That would be a really explosive turn. Oh, just attach and pass. Okay. I did not expect that. So we're going to do this here. We're going to Ultra Ball, discarding both of these to go get a Lele for a Sycamore. So we can really start getting our hand. Alright, there's the Lele. We got Sycamore in the deck, right? We do. Okay, perfect. So we're going to play the Lele. Actually do the Floatstone there. Play the Lele. Yes. We'll actually go get the... Oh, I shouldn't have gotten the Lele. I should have gotten a Zygarde and just kept the Cynthia. Oh, big poop. Well, I don't... That's alright. We'll go ahead and get rid of the DCE. We can manually attach the Zygarde if need be. I'm not going to... should we attach it to something, though, while we have it? No, I'm just going to go ahead and discard it. Get it out of here. There's a Regirock. There's a Zygarde. Okay. I don't really want to bench the Regirock quite yet, so I'm going to go ahead and bench that. Put that there. Nothing to field blower, so we'll just go ahead and Flying Flip again. Alright. Does our opponent draw something? Choice Band, okay. Energy, another Metal Energy. Professor's Letter, okay. How many field blower have we played or gotten rid of? None? Okay. Sycamore. Okay, so we did draw into a Sycamore. There's all the energy. Oh boy. Starting to think he's going to find his Malamars now. A letter. Okay. This is last Psychic Energy in the deck. Ultra Ball. Yeah, there's one Malamar he's going to have up. Boy, what I wouldn't love for Parallel City right now. Well, I want to wait till I can get some knockouts, possibly, but this is still not great. There's Malamar. Psychic Charge, yep. Okay, nothing. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... I really want to blower that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and blower away the Choice Band on this dude. Now I'm going to go ahead and Ultra Ball away the Regirock and the Bonnie for an Octillery. And we're going to go ahead and Abyssal Hand for some cards before we draw. See, how many fighting do we have in our discard? None. Okay. Abyssal Hand. See what we get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, and go there. Let's go ahead and Max Elixir, possibly onto the Buzzwole, Sweetness. And we'll go ahead and play an N. I know it'll kind of help our opponent out, but we really need to continue to set up our board and do what we need to do. Okay. A little tricky. Gonna go ahead and attach the Choice Bands to do some extra damage. We'll Flying Flip. I'm gonna take a couple knockouts here. Go down to 4 prize cards. There's another Zygarde. Okay. And there's a Floatstone. Alright. Our opponent's turn. They're going to be able to get a full... They're going to pretty much be able to knock out anything they want to on our side of the field. So there's a B-String. That's great. Okay. That dude's fully loaded up now. Psychic Recharge. Probably onto the new Ultra Necrozma, I would guess. Now onto that guy. He's got a Guzma in hand then. He has to have a way to have a Guzma. There it is. Yep. Which one's he going to knock out? Oh, he's going to knock out our Buzzwole. Alright. That's fine. I'm just going to bring up the Zygarde and Verdict GX. And then he's going to have to try to find a way around it. So, we'll put that guy up. He's doing... Yeah, he's doing enough damage, so there's no reason for us to... Alright, we'll put that up there. I honestly think we just go ahead and... Let's see. Put the Floatstone on the Octillery there. Put the Choice Band here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and Abyssal Hand. Okay, another choice band, that's fine. We'll go ahead and verdict GX. And we get a Pow Pad and Ultra Ball. Alright. Psychic Recharge, okay, that's fine. Mysterious Treasure, maybe for the Lele for a Guzma, I would imagine. Or it could be Lele for an N, I don't know, one of the two. Okay, or an Inkay, that's fine. That's fine with me, good sir. Another little Inky, yeah, there's the Guzma. Going for, yeah, that was the correct play. That was the correct play. Because now we have knockout, right? We can just Guzma up the Dawn Wings. Oh yeah, that's game. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid again. I keep forgetting I actually have game. Alright, so I guess we just Guzma and then Landsrath for 160, right? Yep, that'll do it. Alright, so Guzma, bloop. Good game. There's 3 games with Zygarde. You guys can see how I'm saying that this deck is just like a straight up sleeper. So deck is just too good, in my opinion, for people to just not play. It may not be top tier, but as y'all saw, I mean, those games were... Our opponents did have some trouble setting up, but we did play against some stuff that wasn't meta, so I do want to practice this a little bit more against the meta, but come on, guys. Zygarde, the deck is just fun. You can do a little bit of everything with it. The deck pretty much sets itself up. It doesn't really take a lot of excess setup like I thought it would. We're running the double colorless and the fighting. So, in all honesty, I think it's just a really fun deck to play, and it's not terribly expensive. Zygardes are actually pretty decent in price right now. I don't really know what they're going for off the top of my head, but running that one of Buzzwole is just fun to have in the deck, and just, you know, the way it scales, you know, y'all saw the work Tapu Koko put in. Octillery's good there for the draw. Bonnie is just, you know, forces your opponent to really have to play around you, so... and when they have to play around you like that, y'all saw when they had to play around Verdict, it usually left us the game. So there you guys have it. There's Zygarde GX, a new fun deck that I built and I'm going to be continuing to test and play and possibly make some changes to. If you guys like the video, please, or if y'all enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our Facebook page, Team Pancakes TCG, and I will talk to y'all later.